Hello guys, welcome in. Today I'm going to go over a build video, and it's the build that I'm running in comp all the way to Ascendant, and it's featuring Sanguine Alchemy with Void. It just got a big buff. While standing in any rift, damaging a target will mark it. You deal extra damage to marked targets and gain additional bonus damage with weapons that have a damage type matching your equipped super. Weapon final blows while standing in any rift. Pauses the rift's countdown, extending its duration. So a lot like Knucklehead Radar, and I'm running this on Void, so we'll get into the weapons a little bit later, but let's go into the subclass to start. For the super, we are running Slova Bomb because it's honestly the best one. When it comes to rifts, we are running Healing Rift on this, but on Trials, I do like to run Empowering Rift. In fact, I'm probably going to make a video later of a Stasis build that utilizes this with Empowering Rift. We got Burst Glide, Pocket Singularity. Then I chose Suppressor Grenade for this build. That'll come into the Fragments in a little bit, but there are other options. You can run Scatter Grenade or Magnetic Grenade. Those are some of my personal favorites. The other grenades, I don't know, they just don't really do it for me. Some people use Axion, but moving on, we're going with Child of the Old Gods as one of our aspects, or Requise as I like to call them. Gives you the Void Soul. It goes after people. I mean, you get a little annoyance after you hit somebody. It's very nice. Next is Feed the Void. Granting Devour, I mean, it's one of the most OP things in the game. That's why Prismatic is so broken right now. At least with this version, I can get 2 fragment slots, unlike if you get Feed the Void on Prismatic, where it only gives you 1. For fragments, Echo of Vigilance is #1 pick. Defeating a target while your shields are depleted grants you a temporary Void Overshield. It costs a -10 recovery, but I mean, it's worth it. You get an Overshield for free. You don't have to really do anything other than kill somebody. So if you win your ones, you get an Overshield, and you can escape or prepare for the next one with an Overshield. Next is Echo of Domineering, which this is where the Suppressor Grenade comes in. Suppressing a target gives you increased mobility for a short duration, and your equipped weapons are reloaded. Defeating a suppressed target also picks up a Void Breach, which will help with class ability regen, so that is also huge. Next, we have Echo of Harvest. Defeating weakened targets creates an Orb of Power and a Void Breach. This is where Child of the Old Gods comes in. If you run Reaper mod on your class item too, you can get this to drop 2 Orbs of Power if you defeat someone that is in your Child of the Old Gods. So that also helps with super ability. Lastly, we have Echo of Dilation. While crouched, you sneak faster and gain enhanced radar resolution. This one is new to me. I've actually never ran this before except for this build. But I originally ran it for the +10 mobility and 10 intellect, but it works really well. I find myself using it a lot when I'm going to reload. If I crouch behind some cover, I can suddenly know where everyone is, and along with to go with Sanguine Alchemy, which anyone that I've tagged up, I can see where they are. So like I basically have radar up 24/7 where I know where people are at all times. It's actually pretty wonderful. Now let's get into the stat distribution. Starting off with the resilience, gotta have the base 70. You can go a little lower, a little higher. I think 70 is the highest you should go though. Obviously running 100 plus recovery because, well, I need it for my rift. I have a low grenade cooldown. I hit my basics, so I got intellect up to 100. My mobility is actually way higher than I normally have on these kinds of builds. It's mainly just because this Sanguine Alchemy that I happen to have had really high mobility compared to the other ones, but like the other ones didn't really fit into the way I want to. But 100 recovery, 100 intellect, 70 resil. This thing slaps. Lastly, we're going to go over the weapons. I personally have been using Graviton Lance because Graviton Lance is very broken right now in PvP. If you've been playing it, you know Graviton Lance, Kvostov, like Pulse. We're in a Pulse Rifle meta too, so like this could easily be filled with an Elsies or any kind of Void weapon, but you need the Void weapon that goes with Sanguine Alchemy in order for it to give you the enhanced damage perk that it gives to matching super. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. This thing slaps pretty hard. I'm going to make another video going over a stasis build that also uses Sanguine Alchemy. I'm going to be honest, it's a evil build. Like, it just slaps people. I think I use it on Dissonance. You're 2-tapping people the whole time with a scout rifle. So it's very good for big maps, which I hate. So we'll get into that a little later, especially if this video does really well. So thanks for watching. Hope to see you later in the Crucible.